We are going to know about a holistic progress card, which is a multi-dimensional 360-degree report card that goes beyond traditional report cards to assess a student's progress in various domains. Domains are cognitive, affective, socio-emotional, psychomotor areas, as well as life and learning skills and values. Holistic Progress Card aims to provide a comprehensive picture of a student's growth and uniqueness, moving away from solely academic assessment. Holistic Progress Card is given by Parak. The Parak assessment review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development is Parak is responsible for developing the holistic progress card framework and guidelines. HPC have been the holistic progress card have been implemented for foundation stage classes 1 to 2, preparatory stage classes 3rd to 5th, and middle stage classes 6 to 8 stages, with the secondary stages class 9 and beyond currently under development. So HPC typically include developmental goals and competency, a portfolio section, and spaces for self, peer, and teacher evaluation. So in this HPC holistic progress card, there is the involvement of students self, peer, and teachers evaluation. The key features, importance of key features of holistic progress card. Holistic progress card is multidimensional 360-degree evaluation, holistic development. It emphasizes on holistic development. It is emphasizing on learner-centric approach, emphasis on competency. It aligned with NAP 2020. So how is it multidimensional? HPC evaluate student across multiple domains, not just academics, including emotional intelligence, social skills, and creativity. It is 360-degree evaluation. HPC gather feedback from various sources, including student themselves, peers, teachers, and parents. So it is 360-degree evaluation. Holistic, it emphasizes on holistic students holistic development. So it is focused on fostering the overall development of a student, including cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills. A holistic progress card emphasizes on student-centric approach. It encourages a more personalized and tailored approach to education, recognizing the unique needs and strengths of each student. Emphasizes on competency. They focus on developing essential 21st century skills and competency rather than solely on rote memorization. HPC provide valuable insight for teachers and parents to support students' growth both in and out of the classroom. HPC aligned with a National Education Policy 2020. So HPC is a key recommendation of NAP 2020, which emphasizes holistic and experiential learning. HPC Holistic Progress Card is having benefits, and it is facing some few challenges as well. Benefits that it can help students understand their own strengths and areas for improvement, provide teachers and parents with valuable insights into student development, and foster a more holistic and personalized approach to education. Challenges, what the HPC is going to face challenges as well. HPC can be challenging for teachers and school management to implement due to the increased workload of assessing multiple aspects of a student's growth and the need for training on new assessment methods. So it is quite challenging as well. The National Council for Education and Research, NCRT, and Training, NCRT has introduced a new holistic progress card. It includes feedback from parents, peers, and self-assessment by students to monitor their holistic development regularly. So, 360-degree assessment. It will measure, apart from academic performance, a child progress in interpersonal relationship, self-reflection, creativity, and emotional application in classroom, and social development outside the classroom, inside the classroom. So holistic development. Performance assessment review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development. A standard setting body under the NCRT has devised the holistic progress card. Holistic progress card is a new form of student evaluation based on recommendation of NAP 2020. It does not depend on marks or grades to evaluate a student's academic performance. Instead, it gives greater role to parents in tracking a student's achievement in class. It also gives emphasis on students' own perception of their performance and what they wish to achieve in school, included for the first time. Holistic Progress Card is a 360-degree multidimensional report of progress that reflects in detail the progress as well as the uniqueness of each learner in the cognitive, affective, socio-emotional, and psychomotor domains. So, all students differ in the cognitive, affective, socio-emotional, and psychomotor domains. It is a shift in assessment from one that is summative, primarily testing rote memorization skills, to one that is more regular and formative, which is based on competency-based evaluation. It promotes learning and development for children and evaluating higher order skills such as analysis, critical thinking, and conceptual clarity. Objectives of Holistic Progress Card. The HPC, aligning with National Curriculum Framework for School Education Guidelines, aims for a learner-centered evaluation. Traditionally, school focused on year-end exam, with teachers solely responsible for assessment. Under the HPC model, the student will be regularly assessed through class activities where they are not just passive learners but active agents. So it is the most important change that in HPC model of evaluation, the student will be regularly assessed. The students should be active agents. It helps to map the status of each child's learning for foundational literacy and numeracy skills, map the students' foundational reading, writing, and numeracy skills. It focuses on the uniqueness of each and every student to present a picture of a student's progress and provide evidence as well as an opportunity to a child to present his or her growth in the progress review over years, to document a child's own expression of self as well as the teacher's assessment of the child based on the competencies. It will form an important link between home and school and makes parents an integral part of child's learning process. So in HPC, parents also play an important role, and parents yeah, plays an important role in child's learning process. Significance of Holistic Progress Card. HPC goes beyond numerical grades, focusing on descriptive and analytical evaluations. It encompasses academic achievements as well as the development of critical skills in a child. It promotes a shift from summative, that is a year-end exam, to regular formative assessment, fostering competency-based evaluation and holistic growth. It seeks to provide teachers and parents with insights to support each student in learning. So, important key features of Holistic Progress Card are multidimensional assessment, personalized feedback, continuous and comprehensive evaluation, involvement of multiple stakeholders, alignment with 21st century skills. In multidimensional assessment, assessment will evaluate students under cognitive abilities, physical education, skills in the art and creativity, social competence, emotional development, and comprehensively describe unique strengths and weakness for all students. Personalized feedback rather than the current tendency to give only grades in numbers. In traditional method of assessment is done by giving grades in numbers. Moving towards qualitative feedback from teachers, friends, and self-assessment enhances understanding of a child's learning and development. In Holistic Progress Card, there is a continuous and comprehensive evaluation. Unlike traditional end-of-term summative assessment, the HPC emphasizes its essence in ongoing evaluation through the entire academic year. So, evaluation is ongoing through the entire academic year, and this provides intervening development in real-time monitoring for the intervention of the students. There is involvement of multiple stakeholders as well. HPC receive inputs from a teacher, parents, and friends. The approach ensures a better understanding of a student in a wider perspective. It aligns with 21st century skills. It enhances critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration. Will pave the way for the future of a student for the complex system of the world. So these are the important features of HPC. Participatory, it is inclusive and based on learner-centric approach, student-centric approach. It includes self-assessment, peer assessment, and parents' feedback. It assesses through project-based and inquiry-based learning, quizzes, role plays, group work, portfolios, etc. Explicit learning outcomes are defined, which are the pathways for competency acquisition. Approach to developing skills among children is progressive. So development of children, the development of a skill among children is progressive. It builds on self-awareness, self-esteem by communicating the strengths and areas of improvement if there is any weakness. It provides space for children to learn at their own pace. It is based on the three development goals. Three development goals HPC is having. First one is health and well-being. Second is effective communicators, and third is the involved learners. Health and well-being, effective communicators, involved learners. So classes involved, the HPC is created for the foundational stage classes 1 and 2, preparatory stage classes 3rd to 5th, and middle stage classes 6 to 8. Efforts are currently underway to develop a similar framework for the secondary stages, classes 9 to 12. So secondary stage HPC in NCRT is currently preparing the holistic progress card with inputs from SCRTs and the state and the central boards. The secondary stage HPC will be exceptional as it will include board exam as well. So secondary stage HPC will be little bit complex. It will be exceptional as it include board exams as well. After consultation with the boards and SCERT, the secondary stage HPC will be out. Parameters of evaluation in a holistic progress card. At every stage, besides academic, students are evaluated on self-awareness, relationship, problem solving, emotional intelligence, and creativity. After each activity, students reflect on their progress by circling statements like, I learned something new, I expressed creativity, or I helped others. The activities will prompt students to apply different skills, to apply diverse skills and competencies that will demonstrate whether they have been able to grasp concepts, whether they have been able to know the main concepts. The difficulty level that experience while performing a task will also be assessed. How to evaluate holistic progress cards? Method of evaluation. First one, it emphasizes on self-assessment. Second one is parental involvement, and third one is there is a peer evaluation as well. Self-assessment, it is included in the holistic progress card for all students from classes 1 to 8. So self-assessment for all students from classes 1st to 8. In middle school classes 6 to 8, students are prompted to set academic and personal goals with specific timelines at the start of the year. The middle stage holistic progress card also involves an ambition card where students list their goals for the areas for improvement as well as the skills and habits needed to achieve them. Student self-reflection is part of the holistic progress card for all students from class 1st to 8. Parental involvement. The HPC will connect home and school by involving parents in their child's learning. Parents will provide feedback on homework completion, classroom engagement, and the child's ability to balance screen time. It's a very important thing. The parents will observe the child's ability to balance screen time with extracurricular activities at home. Third one is it is including peer evaluation as well. The new assessment method also values peer evaluation. After each classroom activity, a student must indicate whether their classmates effectively participated in learning and engagement. Teacher's role. teacher will register the strength of a student such as their ability to collaborate, to cooperate, follow instructions, show creativity or empathy, etc. Weakness like lack of attention, peer pressure, lack of preparedness will help teachers identify areas where a student need help, where a student needs to improve, they need assistance. Digitization. Digitization, the NCRT has planned to digitize the record of school children on a dedicated platform. States are advised to establish a central digital repository of data called the Vidya Samiksha Kendra to track student enrollment and progress in their learning levels among their other details. The states, as directed by the NCRT, will have to upload the student HPC online. So there is a involvement of technology as well. Why was the progress card changed? Why there is a need to change the include the holistic progress card in assessment method? According to the NAP 2020, the holistic progress card is a means to build on the self-awareness and self-esteem of students. By communicating their strengths and areas of improvement, instead of testing rote memorization skill, the holistic progress card focuses on evaluating high order skill such as analysis, critical thinking, and conceptual clarity of students. Based on NEP's recommendation, the National Curriculum Framework for School Education, NCFSE, was rolled out in the year 2023. The assessment of a student progress should be analyzed through a systematic collection of evidence. And CFSE also suggests peer and self-assessment to help students monitor their learning. Classroom assessment through activities like projects, debates, presentation, experiments, investigation, role plays, etc. for a deeper understanding of a student's core competency. So this is the reason of the progress card change. Implementation of NCRT directive. NCRT wrote to the states and union territories to start implementation of the HPC in school. The Central Board of Secondary Education released its own implementation manual for the HPC model of assessment for the foundation stages up to class 2nd. The board adapted the HPC with specific tweaks that categorize students aged 3rd to 6th into a beginner, progressive, or proficient category. Unlike the NCRT HPC, which is pretty detailed, the CBSE model encourages teachers to mark a student level of attainment using neutral icons such as flowers, trees, smileys, etc. The teachers will use the different types of neutral icons in the holistic progress card, such as flowers, trees, smileys, etc. Progress reports are prepared mainly by teachers in consultation with parents and students' inputs. So these are the domains of development included in the holistic progress card. First one is physical development. Second is socio-emotional and ethical, cognitive, language and literacy, aesthetic and cultural, positive and learning habits. So 7 domains of development are included in the holistic progress card. Grading system: beginner, progressive, proficient. Beginners means needs improvement. Progressive means can improve. Proficient means proficient student, good, very good student. Structure: Section 2, parents' feedback. Section 1, development goals. Section 1 is development goals and competency. Section 2, parents' feedback. Section 3, portfolio. These are it is a holistic progress card: academic performance, course holistic areas, course holistic activities. It is a simple sample only. So few areas of rubrics used in holistic progress card for classes 1 to 10 rubrics are, and their grading system are based on the stream, mountain, and sky. Stream is for the beginners, needs improvement. Mountain means can improve, and sky means proficient. So the grading system is stream, mountain, and sky. Stream is less than 35%, mountain is between 35 to 60%, and sky is 60 to 100%. So their rubrics are attendance, reading ability, writing ability, speeches and elocution skills, maths table fluency, language vocab, English vocab, maths problems, science EVS, practical ability, social map, recognition skill, GK ability, game, sport, name of the art form, he, she, good at, consciousness, future skill, aesthetic sense, overall incremental improvement quarter-wise. How to fill the holistic progress cards? A few tips are: teachers should be concise and yet descriptive, ensuring the details are meaningful and actionable. Collaborate with co-teachers, or all teachers must collaborate with co-teachers, counselors, and parents for a well-rounded evaluation. Teachers must maintain a positive tone while addressing areas for improvement. By following this step-by-step process, educators can ensure that the holistic progress card provides a clear and comprehensive pictures of the student growth, promoting targeted development and fostering potentials. So these are tips for filling the holistic progress report card. So what are the key objectives of the holistic progress card? Encourage holistic development by addressing academic, social, and emotional aspects. Document achievements in both curricular and co-curricular domains. Identify strengths and challenges to provide tailored support. Step-by-step process to fill the holistic progress report card. Basic information in student profile. You have to fill this one. Student's full name, date of birth, grade, roll numbers. Include a recent photograph for identification, parental details, contact information. Second is the attendance details. Highlight any notable patterns or concerns in regularity. Third is interest and strengths. List the student key areas of interest, that is in sports, music, or specific subjects. Note their unique strengths and ability as observed during the academic year. Fourth one is the challenges and supports needed. Identify challenges faced by the student, academic, social, or emotional. Mention the intervention of supports strategies provided, peer mentoring, resource materials, etc. Goals and objectives. Outline short-term and long-term goals set for the student. Mention the strategy or milestone to achieve these goals. Six is the academic performance, formative assessment, summative assessment, record mark or grades for periodic assessment conducted during the term, summative assessment, inter scores for term and exam, use visual aids like charts or graph for clarity if applicable. Co-curricular activities, document participation in sports, arts, debates, or other extracurricular events, highlight achievement or specific special recognition received. You must have to highlight special achievements. Annual result: provide a consolidated summary of the students' performance across the year, include overall grades or remark reflecting the students' progress. Holistic observation. After at the last, the most important thing that teacher must do the holistic observation, offer insights into the students' behavior, social interaction, and emotional development. Use anecdotal notes to illustrate specific instance of growth or concern. So teachers must use anecdotal notes to illustrate specific instances of growth or concern. About me section, the key detail of the student like name, age, interest, one picture, track not only the academic progress but personal, social, emotional development over a period of time. In this way, a 360-degree evaluation ensure that the student are offered personalized learning path. So in this way, 360-degree evaluation should be done. The understanding of holistic card in a nutshell: traditional report cards base their judgments on grades and marks for the most part, without paying much attention to other significant developmental areas of the child. On the contrary, the HPC judges student in these domains. So HPC judges students. The domains are cognitive skills, social and emotional development, physical and artistic development, values and ethics. So in cognitive skills, skill related to subject knowledge, reasoning and problem solving, critical thinking. Social and emotional development based on interpersonal skills, emotional intelligence, social behavior, physical and artistic development. It develops better analysis of sports, creativity, and expression. Values and ethics. It analyzes the responsible behavior of a student, discipline, and social engagement of a student. Benefits from the holistic progress cards. There are many benefits from the holistic progress card. There should be parent participation, teacher empowerment, learner centric learning. So parent participation, parents will participate in the process of assessment and provide inputs in the development of the child outside the context of the classroom. There is teacher empowerment. Teachers are equipped with competency based knowledge for the implementation of holistic progress card, enhancing teacher training and improving teaching practices. So teacher empowerment is also there. Holistic progress card is completely emphasizes on learner-centric learning, student-centric approach. The HPC promotes a movement from rote learning to competency-based learning to meet the holistic objectives of NEP 2020 in practice, and the students should meet the challenges and new goals of 21st century. CUD's modification of the holistic progress card in its ERP software. While school moved toward this new mode of assessment, the education technology platforms, it play an important role in enforcing its entry into the system. So CUD's school management system has made it an even easier task for institution by proactively embedding the HPC framework within its school ERP to simplify assessment, analytics, and enhance student holistic progress. How SWIDI has integrated HPC framework in order for holistic progress card implementation by schools to be meaningful, to be efficient, to be effective. SWIDI has designed a key advanced digital assessment system that is NEP 2020 compliant. The following includes how AI-powered smart assessment system, artificial intelligence-powered smart assessment system, dynamic report generation, continuous and comprehensive evaluation. AI-powered smart assessment system, Swedish artificial intelligence-powered analytics tracks student progress beyond the scores. It captures behavioral tendencies, co-curricular participation, and relation within the peer interaction, providing individualized insights for each and every student. Dynamic report generation. Studies holistic progress card based reports are dynamic and interactive in nature, providing graphical progress trends, comparative performance insights, and actionable feedback from teachers, parents, students. SWIDI has integrated HPC frameworks, included continuous and comprehensive evaluation. SWIDI's market management system offers ongoing and summative assessment, making sure that the students are monitored for the entire academic year through daily observation, self-assessment, and project-based learning outcomes. Teachers and parents collaboration, adaptive learning recommendation, compliance with national education standard. So Swedish parent-teacher communication portal offer real-time updates about student performance, progress, analytics in detail, and customized improvement plans. Adaptive learning recommendation. Based on its insight on the HPC, Swedish intelligence we recommended personalized learning suggestion, for example, remedial classes in weaker areas, advanced program for bright students, for gifted students, and skill-based extracurricular activities. So adaptive learning recommendation given by the Swedish intelligence holistic progress card. Compliance with national education standards, Swedish fully adheres to compliance-based NCERT and PARAC guidelines in making school transition to the holistic progress card smoothly and efficiently. Why choose? Now question might arises, why choose Swedish ERP software for HPC implementation? It may arise. It is because it is time saving. It includes insights and data. It has personalized learning and easy compliance. Time saving studies automated report card management system, eliminates the manual report creation. It has insights and data. Artificial intelligence powered analytics can analyze learning gaps and suggest customized remedies. So insights and data, how it is giving insights because it analyzing students' learning gaps. and suggest customized remedies. Personalized learning. A learning roadmap is made for each student considering their strength and weakness. Easy compliance. A school comply with NCERT and CBSE guidelines seamlessly through SUDI's integrated system. So some holistic progress about the holistic progress card, some frequently asked question because it's a new one. So the questions would be arise from the parent side, from the teachers also. So how can parent use the holistic progress card to support their child's growth? Why is it important to have a holistic approach to student evaluation? How often is holistic progress card used? How can holistic progress card support educators? So the first one answer is how can parents use the holistic progress card to support their child's growth? Answer is the parents can look at the holistic progress card to see areas of strength and areas where student could or should be helped. They can use a personalized report as a beginning point to discuss strength, challenges, weakness, and strategies for improvements, areas for improvements. Why is it important to have a holistic approach to student evaluation? Applying a holistic approach evaluation ensures student full potential is getting recognized, and it helps educators, it helps facilitators to prepare well-rounded students who are competent enough to face the challenges of life, who are competent enough to face the 21st century challenges of life. How often is holistic progress card issued? Holistic, it is issued based on the school, each school criteria. Holistic progress card are usually issued at the same time as normal report cards, meaning quarterly or semester based. Some institutes may issue these cards on a monthly basis to give more frequent feedback. How can holistic progress cards support educators? They help the teachers track the growth of students over time, identify the parents' patterns of academic and personal growth, and tailor their teaching for each child's special needs. This feedback also helps the parent teacher meet and aligns their goals between school and home. So, in conclusion, to be concluded, HPC is not about enhancing assessment, it is more an attempt to modify educational setups to value the journeys and potential of the individuality possessed by students. The integration of SUDI's Holistic Progress Card is a landmark in the National Education Policy 2020 assessment to reform school through technology. AI-driven analytics and continuous evaluation. SUDI equips educators and parents to nurture the overall development of students in a holistic way.